Have you ever wondered why you suddenly crave milk tea at 10 p.m., why you can't stop checking your messages, or why scrolling TikTok feels impossible to put down? What if I told you craving isn't random? It's a psychological force designed to drive your behavior. In psychology, craving is not just wanting something. It's a motivational engine, a push that makes you act. Craving is the silent driver behind habits, addictions, and even your goals. And before you blame yourself, remember, your brain is simply doing what it evolved to do. Craving equals the expectation of reward. It's your brain predicting pleasure before anything happens. It's not the chocolate itself, but the anticipation of chocolate. Not the person you like, but the dopamine spike when they reply. Craving begins long before the action happens. Here's how craving works. Cue. Something triggers your brain. Prediction. This will feel good. Tension. The brain hates unfinished expectations. Action. You act to end the tension. Reward. Ah, yes. Learning. Let's do that again. That tight pull between wanting and having, that is craving. Craving lives in the dopamine system. But dopamine is misunderstood. It's not the pleasure chemical, it's the motivation chemical. It doesn't reward you, it drives you. Craving activates the same pathways as gambling, romance, junk food, social media, ambition. Craving is your brain saying, move, go, do something. There are three main types of cravings. One, emotional craving. Stress leads to desire for comfort, food, scrolling, texting. Two, sensory craving. The smell of fries, the ding of a notification. Three, predictive craving. Your brain expects a reward at a specific time. It's 9 p.m., where's my snack? Cravings are simply memories trying to repeat themselves. Craving makes behaviors feel automatic. You don't really choose, you respond, because your brain loves quick rewards, certainty, and effortless pleasure. This is why your hand reaches for your phone without thinking, why you say just 5 more minutes, why you replay messages again and again. Craving shapes your behavior more than willpower does. Craving becomes harmful when you chase reward even when it hurts you. You can't stop. The reward gets weaker, but the craving gets stronger. You feel empty without stimulation. That's how people fall into binge eating, overspending, addiction, toxic relationships, endless scrolling. When craving increases but pleasure decreases, you get trapped in the loop. Good news, craving is predictable, and anything predictable can be redesigned. Here are 3 psychological tools. 1. Label the craving. The moment you name it, it loses power. This is stress craving, not real hunger. 2. Add friction. Make the behavior harder. Turn off notifications. Put snacks out of reach. 3. Redirect the reward. The urge doesn't disappear, you reroute it. Instead of TikTok, take a 2-minute walk. Your brain just wants to close the loop. Craving is not your enemy, it's a message. It shows what your brain is missing: comfort, connection, stimulation, meaning. Once you understand craving, you regain control over your habits and ultimately your life. Because the moment you see how craving works, you stop being controlled by it and you become the one in control.